Today, let's talk about the 10 most critical leadership skills you need to master to become a successful leader. My name is Niels, and I am the head of consulting at Zoios, a platform that helps leaders balance well-being and performance. I have also co-authored 3 books on leadership and worked with leadership development for about 10 years. Being a leader is a complex role that requires a balance between managing the business and leading the people. When you have watched this video, you will understand the 5 essential skills for people leadership and the 5 essential skills for business leadership. You thereby will understand what you need to do from here to developing into an excellent leader. The skills that I'm going to present are based on both Google's comprehensive leadership program called Project Oxygen. We're probably going to make a video about that as well, which you can watch somewhere here on the screen. And it's also based on all the data we now have from managers that we work with as a part of our work in Zoios. It is important to mention that business success and people success is very interconnected. Your team won't be engaged if you are a terrible business leader, but you also won't succeed with your business if they aren't engaged and you under-prioritize the people leader part. Let's get right into it, starting with the 5 skills that define a great business leader. Skill number 1, strategic direction. As a leader, you need to set the right strategy for your team. This means having a clear vision of where you want to go and the steps needed to get there. For example, think of a football coach planning the season. They study the competition, understand the team's strengths and the team's weaknesses, and then they develop a game plan to win the entire championship. A specific advice you can implement straight away is to clearly define your vision for the team, outline the key steps needed to achieve this vision, and then communicate it effectively to your team so they understand where you want to go and how to follow you. Skill number 2, aligned goals. Your team's goals should be aligned with the overall strategy and the company's objective. This creates a sense of purpose and direction. So in that sense, consider a restaurant chain aiming to improve customer satisfaction. The overall goal of the entire chain might be to increase 20% in positive reviews. So every individual restaurant sets specific targets for staff training and service quality improvements. A specific advice you can implement straight away is to break down your strategic vision into specific measurable goals for your team, and then you make sure that these goals are aligned with the broader objectives of the company, which is something the CEO will value a lot. Skill number 3, success metrics. It's crucial to measure success of your team both quantitatively and qualitatively. You need to measure the right things that are also aligned with the goals of the company. For instance, a tech company might measure success through product sales, that's quantitative metric, and customer feedback, a qualitative metric. Both these metrics are essential for a comprehensive understanding of the performance. How is it really going? How well are we doing right now? A specific advice you can implement straight away is to identify key performance indicators, also known as KPIs. This will help you measure your progress towards your goals. Use both a mix of quantitative data, like sales figures, combined with qualitative data, like customer feedback. Skill number 4, needed capabilities. You need to understand how to set the right team and allocate resources effectively, and that is an extremely important skill for you to have. This involves knowing your team's strengths and weaknesses and assigning tasks accordingly. Imagine a film director casting actors based on their unique talents and needs of the scripts. Also, I want to point out we also made a video on how to use and lead through different personality archetypes as a way of setting your team and thereby succeeding with the needed capabilities. Watch the video by clicking on the link somewhere here on the screen. Another specific advice you can implement straight away is to conduct a skills assessment of your team to identify strengths and areas for improvement. Then you allocate tasks based on these insights to maximize the productivity and effectiveness. Skill number 5, organizational collaboration. Collaborating with the other departments in your company is vital. It ensures synergy and smooth workflows across the company. Think of a car manufacturer where the design, engineering, and marketing teams must work together to seamlessly launch a new model successfully. A specific advice you can implement straight away is to establish regular meetings between relevant departments where your work is interconnected. You can also establish some kind of communication channels to ensure alignment and cooperation across the organization. Remember not to fall into the trap of spending too much time on meetings, but instead ensure that you offer your help to other departments that need your help, so you don't become that selfish manager who only cares about your own department. Your CEO will definitely see this and value this more than you think. So these were the 5 skills to succeed with the business side of things. Now let's move on to the skills that make a great people leader. Skill number 1 in great people leadership is psychological safety. Your team members should feel free to speak their minds without the fear of ridicule or negative consequences. For example, in a creative agency, encouraging the team members to share their wildest ideas without any judgment can lead to groundbreaking campaigns. Focusing too much on mistakes, on the other hand, can result in the opposite. People will not open up about it in the future, they will not generate good ideas, and this will lead the organization into making even more mistakes that you aren't aware of. A specific advice you can implement straight away is to ensure that your next team meeting, that you create a safe space for open dialogue. You can also show them some vulnerability and ask them, what am I missing right now? Encourage your team to share ideas, concerns, and feedback openly. Then you will maintain high psychological safety in the team. And doing this is a skill that will really increase your productivity in the whole team and make great decisions. Skill number 2, balanced feedback. Providing both positive recognition and constructive feedback is essential. It helps your team grow and feel valued. Giving too much of the positive feedback makes your team wonder what you really think, since you only mention the good stuff. On the other hand, only being hard on your employees and being demanding is just demotivating, and it might result in unproductive conflicts. As a visualization, try and imagine a sports coach who celebrates wins with the team, but also reviews the footage of the games to identify areas for improvement. This is exactly what you need to do. And some more specific advice for you is that you can schedule some regular one-on-one conversations with your team members individually to provide balanced feedback. Remember to both recognize their achievements and discuss areas for improvement in a supportive manner. If you balance this right, people will really feel heard, understood, and they will take in your feedback about what you also want them to change in their roles. Skill number 3 for achieving great people leadership is balanced autonomy. It's important to give your team the autonomy they need while also setting clear expectations. For instance, a project manager might set the project's goals and deadlines, but allow the team to choose the best methods to achieve them. A specific advice you can implement straight away is to set clear expectations and boundaries for your team, and then step back and give them the freedom to decide how to meet those expectations. Trust their judgment and offer support when needed. If they ask for your help too much, tell them that you trust them to make the right decisions. Skill number 4, employee development. Investing in your team's growth is crucial. This means offering opportunities for skill development and career advancement. Think of a software company that offers regular training sessions and encourages employees to attend industry conferences. But it's not only about going to conferences and taking extra courses. People need to feel challenged in their everyday work as well. So if you find them to be demotivated because their work is too easy, or they keep doing the same tasks, try and challenge them with harder and more different tasks. Mix it up a little. Another specific advice you can implement straight away is to create a development plan for each team member. Include opportunities for training, mentorship, career advancement. Regularly, you need to review these and update these plans. A quarterly talk about development is what we recommend at Zoios. Finally, skill number 5 in terms of maintaining and achieving great people leadership is skills to guide. As a leader, you need to have the necessary domain-specific skills to guide your team effectively. You don't need to be an expert on the domain, but you need to have some kind of skills. So you should have some sort of understanding of what your team is actually working on. For instance, a head chef in a restaurant need to understand the cooking techniques to guide the kitchen staff properly, but they don't need to go and be the expert in every single movement of their kitchen staff. A specific advice you can implement straight away is to stay updated in your field through continuous learning, attending workshops, read industry publications, and engage with other professionals, even sometimes your own employees, to maintain your expertise. They can also teach you some stuff once in a while. To recap, being a successful leader involves mastering both business skills and people leadership skills. Those two are very interconnected. If you don't succeed as a business leader, your team members won't thrive and they won't have high well-being. Also, on the other hand, if they don't have high well-being because you under-prioritize it and you under-prioritize your people, then they won't perform, you won't reach your goals, and then you won't succeed as a good business leader either. To sum up the specific skills, on the leadership business side, setting the strategic direction, aligning goals, establishing successful metrics, and understanding the needed capabilities, as well as fostering the organizational collaboration are the 5 business leadership skills you need to learn. For the people leadership, ensure psychological safety, provide balanced feedback, grant balanced autonomy, invest in people engagement and development, and possess the skills to guide your team are the 5 essential ones on the people leader side. In the end here, I have some actionable steps you can take right away. Number 1, define your team's vision and break it down into aligned goals. Number 2, identify and track key performance indicators. Number 3, conduct a skills assessment of your team so you know who is good at what. Number 4, foster a safe environment for open communication. Number 5, schedule regular feedback sessions and create development plans for your employees. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that if you made it this far, that you enjoyed the content and found it valuable. It would mean a lot to me if you would help us and our team by liking this video. And of course, if you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe to our channel, then you'll get a notification when we release something new. If you are curious about getting even better on your journey as a leader, then check out our website, zoios.io. Hope you will have a great day, and I hope to see you in our next video.